Okay. Now you're probably wondering, hey, William, why aren't you wearing your old wizard getup? Well, as I said before, I've gotten a job. And last week was hectic. But I know I didn't stream yesterday, but all this week I will be streaming. Monday through Friday. I mean, not Monday through today, starting today, Tuesday, all the way to Friday. Saturday, I won't be streaming. Why, you may ask? I'll be at the Motor City Comic Con coming up here this Saturday. Not as a guest. I ain't famous. But as an attendee. So, if you're there and you see me walking or stalking around, trust me, I'll be the guy in the wizard robe. Alright? Staring at my Wing Gwen, or I think that's her name, across the room, leering at her. Or Miss Moriarty. So, if you see me, don't be afraid to come up and say hi. I'll take a picture with you. I don't give a crap. I charge $10. I'm just joking. Hey. But yeah, so we're going to be talking a little bit about events that are coming up while I'm playing this game here. Okay. So, um, all right. So, all next week, well, Monday through Thursday, I'll be streaming also. I'll take Sunday through Thursday, I'll be streaming also. So, don't miss that. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. And then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I got to get back to normal because I got to work. So, that's just how things are this week. What I'm going to play tomorrow, I don't know. I just thought I'd play this today for a little bit. Not do too much of a stream. Maybe about a half hour or so. So, I know this game can be pretty loud, so sorry if you can't hear me all that well. But I got out what I had to tell you. So let's just blast away at some alien bug ships. Pew, 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 pew. This game is a pew-pew. This is a pew-pew game. Yeah! Oh, man. So, some of the guests, they're going to be at this convention. So, if you live in the Northwest Ohio area, or Michigan, it's called the Motor City Comic Con, which is going to be in Novi, Michigan. There's going to be many guests showing up. So, two very prominent voice actors are going to be there. Jim Cummings and Maurice LaMarche. And if you're a 30-something like I am, those two names are very significant because of your childhood. Because Jim Cummings, if you watched any Disney afternoon cartoons, you know, Darkwing Duck, Goof Troop, if you watched Winnie the Pooh, I mean, for the past 20-some years, maybe 30 years, that's been him, Jim Cummings. He's been in just about every Disney movie that, I mean, for the past 30 years, as far as I can, you know, recollect, past 30 years or more. So, if you've ever seen what he looks like, you've heard his voice, and you grew up listening to him. And another one, Maurice LaMarche. Now, Maurice LaMarche has been the voice of Toucan Sam since 1987. So, and he still is. So, you definitely have grown up. If you're my age, you've grown up listening to him. But not only did he... I died. Is he that? But if you ever watched the real Ghostbusters, he played Egon Spengler. And, so, and I know a lot of people that are my age watch that cartoon. Also, as we got older, Futurama. Where he's... Lord. Hey! Where he's played, Calcutron, Clamps, Hedonism Bot, and, Kif Broker. He's played that. What else? Oh, yeah. If you ever watched Pinky and the Brain, he was Brain. You know, doing the Orson Welles voice. And if you remember the show The Critic, they always had Orson Welles jokes in that show. That was him. Also another voice actress. There's going to be a few voice actresses there, but the most prominent one is Jamie Benson, who you might know as Ariel, who's played Ariel for the past 30-something years. So any thing that's had Ariel in it, that's Jodie Benson. Yeah, I accidentally said Jamie Benson. I meant Jodie Benson. Had a brain fart there, Dane. Yeah, welcome, buddy. So, yeah. So, that's going to be there. Now, there's a bunch of other anime voice actors that are going to be there, like Lucy Christian, and amongst others. Also, actors will be there. Elijah Wood is going to be there. Who else? What's his face from, well, he was in The Mandalorian recently, and he's in the new Far Cry game. He'll be there. I know his name, but it's just so hard to pronounce. That Cuban name. You know? It's just really hard to pronounce. So, who else? What's his face from, Stranger Things. He'll be there. One of the kids, the goofy-toothed one. Yeesh. He'll be there, and there's some musical guests too. Some that I'm not so surprised that are going to be at a convention, but some that I'm very surprised that are going to be there. Joey Fatone is going to be there, but I never was an NSYNC fan. Ahmed Johnson will be there, along with other Toofy boys. No, Ahmed Johnson will not be there. Sorry. However, I would love to see him so I could walk by him and go, Toofy boy! Meatloaf. That's who I'm surprised is going to be there. Meatloaf. You know, you people know who Meatloaf is. And Ice-T is going to be there too. Yeah, it's an inside joke between me and Dane. Yeah, let's not mention him. You know, let's keep that to ourselves, that particular person. If you know what I mean. So we're not going to, yeah. We'll discuss that individual. Yeah. So, who else is going to be there? A few wrestlers are going to be there. Most notably, Adam Shear, also known as Braun Strowman. He's going to be there. Who else? Some other actors. Tom Welling, who was in Smallville. He'll be there. You know, I could bring up the website. That'll be... that would probably be better. Let me get my mouse here. Controller. Ah. Okay. So. Yeah. Here we go. The list. We got Adam Shear, known as Braun Strowman. We have Alexander Ludwig, who is in Vikings. That isn't really anything for me. Anthony Starr, who is in the current TV series series on Amazon, The Boys. So, superhero stuff. Comic-Con. Who would have thought? We got Britt Baker, who is in AEW. We got Clifford Chapin, who is a voice actor. Coco. If you know who that is, that was, well, I think it's formerly Ice-T's wife. You got David Yost, Blue Ranger, Billy. Yep. I said earlier, Elijah Wood. You have Aaron Moriarty, who is in The Boys. You have Gatton Mazzaro, who I think that's how you pronounce it. Matarazzo. Yeah, Matarazzo. Stranger Things. You have Giancarlo Esposito, who is currently the bad guy. Of course, he's a bad guy in just about everything. But currently the bad guy in Far Cry. And he was also a bad guy in The Mandalorian. Yeah. And I said Ice-T before. James Jude Courtney, who is now currently Michael Myers in the newer Halloween movies. So there's that. Jim Cummings and Jodie Benson. Joey Fatone, as I said earlier. John Barrowman. Yes, John Barrowman is going to be there. From Doctor Who. Justin Brenner, who is a voice actor in Hero Academia. Christine McGuire, who's also a voice actress in Hero Academia. Lucy Christian, who has been in hundreds of different animes. But she's currently in My Hero Academia. Mario Lopez. AC Slater. Maurice LaMarche, who I mentioned earlier. Meatloaf, who I mentioned earlier. Michael Rosebaum, who you all know as Lex Luthor from Smallville. He will be there. Mike Coulter, who plays who was Luke Cage in the Luke Cage TV series, Netflix. Ming-Na Wen. Here's somebody interesting. Ming-Na Wen is another who I grew up watching. For a woman of her age, she's really very pretty. What con? The Motor City Comic Con, Dane, up in Michigan. Not too far from where I live. Ming-Na Wen, who you've seen things with her in it. She was in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and a bunch of other stuff. I believe she was in Stargate, the TV series. Let me click on her and. She was in Eureka, Stargate Universe, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. She was in ER series, the Joy Luck Club, that movie. But what she's mostly known for is being the voice of Mulan. She did that. And she played Chun-Li in the Street Fighter movie back in the early 90s or mid 90s. So, yeah. Uh, she was also in Law and Order SVU. I think that's what it said. Oh, yeah. She's also in The Mandalorian, too. So there's like two people from The Mandalorian that are going to be there. So, yeah. Kind of excited about her. You have Nolan North, who is Mr. Video Game uh, voice actor. Who, if you've played a video game, he's most likely been in it. You know? Like, who are we going to get to play this guy? Nolan North. Yeah, put him in there. Of course, we all know Nolan North is known for... what was it again? Oh, yeah, Uncharted. Yeah, he's been in those games. He's Drake in Uncharted. You know, Nathan Drake. Which, those games are good if you like parkour-y, puzzly adventure games. I mean, I'm okay with them. But yeah, he's been in... That's what... I farted. That's what he's been mostly known for. Patrick Renna, who is known for, like, one thing. Sandlot. Woo! Don't care. I find it funny that Patrick Renna was known for the one thing. Is charging more for an autograph than Maurice LaMarche. Yeah. And then we have Ross Marquardt, who does a bunch of other voice actors, who has done some Marvel stuff. Let's see here. He was in Mad Men. The Mindy Project, whoop-de-doo. Last Tycoon, whoop-de-doo. Oh, yeah, in Avengers Infinity War, he played the Red Skull. But he's done other... he mostly does voice acting. And then you have Tom Welling, who was in Smallville and was just in the show Lucifer, but that show is no longer being done anymore. And my God, the last season sucked. It was terrible. So let's get back to playing this a little bit longer. But yeah, that's where I'm going to be this weekend. So what happened there? Somebody's messaging me. So yes, that's about it. And I know that I'm cutting this short, but I have some internet writing that I have to get to. I help write for this show, so I I'm getting thing that the meeting is starting. So I just wanted to come on here and get a little dealio and some news out there and stuff like that. Um, be sure to watch the show tomorrow. It's going to be at 6 as usual. Uh, so come on down. Yeah. See ya, I guess.